Yo, 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 welcome to another episode of Win on 3. I'm your host, Spade Buster Free. You already know, man, what time it is. So, we live right now, just a few minutes before the game start tonight. We got Boston versus the New York Knicks, Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks coming up shortly. And then after that, we got Denver Nuggets against Oklahoma City Thunder. Those are the game ones of those series. But we're gonna get into it from what happened yesterday. We had the game seven. And before I get started, man, if you're watching, go ahead and like, share, subscribe to the channel. We dropping one show at a time. We're moving little by little. But you know what they say, you gotta start to get somewhere. You gotta take that first step. So this is the first step that we're taking. Dropping as much videos as possible. But we still gotta work, still gotta pay the bills, things still gotta get handled. So I'm trying to do the best I can. So if you see I'm not dropping, it's because I'm not able to. Because if I could drop, I drop 3-4 times a day if I could. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just continue bearing with me, and it will get greater later, like they say, right? We'll get greater later. So yeah, man. So like I was saying yesterday, we had a game one yesterday, which I ain't really watch it. I can't say I watched the beginning, like the first quarter, and I seen the Pacers, but I didn't think they was gonna maintain everything they was doing. I didn't think they was gonna maintain how they was playing. But the Pacers, they don't pause for nobody. Once they get that rebound, whoever gets that rebound, they out and running. And I don't think Cleveland was ready for that. And and it caught them by surprise. And they was missing Garland, but I don't think Garland is going to make a huge. He's going to make a difference. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's going to make a huge difference in the game because they got people they could plug in that could get the points that Garland could get. But that weakens they bench a little bit, you could say. But I just think they wasn't ready for that fast pace, the way the Pacers was playing, man. And that's what happened yesterday. But I do like Cleveland to win the series personally. You know what I'm saying? I do like Cleveland to win the series. So, but shit, right now they're a game behind. They let them steal game one. So now they got to get right, and they got to go steal one too. They got to go steal one, and I'm in Indiana when the series gets to Indiana. So we'll see what happens with that. But I know that's not going to be the series everybody's paying attention to because it's not one of to me it's not one of the top series that I'm gonna pay attention to because I don't really think the Pacers is that good. But like I said, if they catch you and they making their threes, they making their shots, they can beat just about anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be more focused on other series. And then also we'll touch on this real quick. The Warriors and the Houston Rockets game seven yesterday. Personally, I always thought the Rockets was not going to play good in this game seven because for one they're young, don't have a lot of people that's a lot of players that's been in that situation playing in game sevens and know what it takes with that pressure at home. Also, maybe if they was on the road, they'll probably be a little because then they'll be the underdogs and they don't have nothing to lose. They'll play more loose. But when you're at home on your home court, game seven, the pressure is on you to defend your home court, and those most of them boys young over there, so I already had a feeling that they was not going to be able to beat Golden State. And the seven, Golden State got a lot of veterans, playoff Jimmy over there right now. So you got playoff Jimmy, you got goddamn Curry, Draymond over there, and Buddy Hield played the best game of his life. So yeah, it was not going to be able to beat them. So you know how that go. So Golden State moving on to the second round to take on Minnesota. And personally, I think Minnesota is going to take care of them also. Um, Western Conference Finals, I like it to be Minnesota versus OKC. That's how I'm calling it. Minnesota versus OKC in the conference finals, and OKC moving on to the finals. That's my prediction. OKC in the finals. But tonight we got coming up because I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. I'm just gonna drop as much as I can. Some short videos to get the algorithm going, and set up my guesses when I get my guesses all set up to come on and talk. You know what I'm saying? I make longer videos, but I'm not gonna hold you on this one. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know, tomorrow again I try to drop something probably even shorter, man, just to get the algorithm going and get the get the plays up, get the get the subscribers up, get the likes up, everything, man. We going up. We're not gonna stop. That I can tell you, we're not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. So yeah, just come, man, and grow with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, if you watching, you know what I'm saying, and you want to get on and you got something to say, I won't mind you coming on. Coming on the stage and give me your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So this will be an interacting podcast once we get everything up and running the right way. All right. So game one, man, they got 7 o'clock and in about 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 15 minutes or so. You have the New York Knicks going into Boston for game one. So you guys tell me what y'all think, all right? Because right now they got Boston favored by 8.5 points against New York, which I feel like is a lot. I feel like it's a lot. That's a lot of points to be given a team. But I don't know, maybe because they coming off of that game seven. I mean, not a game seven. Off of that the hard series that they fought against Detroit. So that's why I feel like they probably have this spread a little high like that. Because Boston, they can blow you out if those threes is falling. If those threes dropping, man, Boston they'll hit you by 30 real quick if them threes start dropping. So I believe that's why the spread is what it is. I don't think that I don't think that I don't think that Boston is that much of a better team. Then I don't think Boston is that much of a better team than the Knicks. When the Knicks are clicking, you see what I'm saying? So the only thing I could think of, man, is because they feel like Boston got had a few days to rest. They actually they ran through they series, and now they taking on the Knicks. So I kind of with that game, I think I'm gonna go with Boston to win by double figures because New York gonna have to adjust. I'm gonna go with Boston winning by at least 10 points on this game, on game one, and I like the series to go to at least 6 games because I think New York will win at least 2 games against Boston. So I like that game to go to at least 6 games, and then the game after that, as you can see on here, will be the Nuggets against the Thunders, who I think the Thunders is just better than everybody else um, in the West. I think they're better than everybody else in the West. In that game, they're giving Thunders 10.5 points off top. Game one, 10.5 points. You know what I'm saying? Thunder did come off a 7 game series against the Clippers, where they beat the Clippers. So, and I mean, not Thunder, the Denver Nuggets just beat the Clippers in 7 games, and Thunder just coming off a clean sweep of the Grizzlies. So they haven't been playing in about 2 weeks. So they might either come off rested and blow them boys out, or come up rusty and missing all these shots. But I doubt it, man, because them young niggas is deep over there in OKC, man. You watch them play. Them boy play hard on defense, and once that ball touch anybody's hand, they running, man. They running. So again, I'm not trying to hold y'all. Those are the games tonight, and with that game one, I don't know, man. 10.5 points is a lot of points to cover, and you haven't been playing in 2 weeks. That is a lot of points. So with that, I'm gonna go with Denver, man. I'm gonna go with Denver to cover those 10.5 points tonight. All right. And again, man, thank y'all for tuning in and watching. Win on three with your boy Spade Buster Free. And again, we still working everything out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once you watch this, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what's up, man. Let me know what's up. I'm here. I'm here, listening to everything y'all say, taking advice, what I can do different, and everything. So love y'all. Y'all go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down. Let's do what you got to do to get it done. And again, man, talk to y'all next time. Win on three. All right. Catch y'all next time, man. Peace out.